The Cooking with Jack show is a YouTuber with 500,000 subscribers. He's actually been part of the YouTube landscape for over 15 years, joining not long after YouTube's platform's creation. And Jack's content is in the name itself. He makes cooking videos, of course. However, he doesn't stick to the conventional recipes. Instead, he creates the most eclectic and spontaneous cooking videos in the world. I'm not gonna say how, you just gotta see for yourself. Let's start. I must admit, I'm generally impressed by the engaging introduction, Jack. You could have put something into the bowl so you wouldn't be just whisking air, but other than that, pretty good, Jack.
Another lazy man's recipe.
Well, are you ready? Another lazy man's recipe. This one we're going to start off with. We're going to do two of them on the show. First one we're going to do is lazy man's pizza. People have been asking, well, let's see you make pizza, because I ripped on the pizza places. Pizza Hut and Papa John's and Costco just had like the nastiest pizza.
Okay, label me as a critic, but I have to agree with Jack about the Papa John's pizza. Anyways, returning to the main point, after witnessing the pizza that he prepares in his video, which you guys will see, it seems he should be penalized for mistreating pizzas without a proper understanding of cooking.
So I'm going to show you how to do it quickly and easy. All right, see, here's all you need. This is easy. English muffins, shredded mozzarella cheese. You can use different cheese, if you want the Mexican blend, whatever. Here's the sauce that I got ripped off on. And these new little, check this out. My wife found these at Costco. They're like little mini pepperonis. All right, you're going to...
Okay, Jack, I have two things to say. One, I have never witnessed anyone crafting pizzas with English muffins. If this is normal, please just let me know. I'm honestly genuinely curious because I've never seen that before in my life. Secondly, I don't think those are, I highly doubt those are pepperonis. I'm quite convinced that your wife is attempting to harm you, Jack, by offering you what seems to be dog treats. You might actually transform into a dog, in fact.
Lay out the all the English muffins and just simply start putting a big glop on each one. You can go around and spread it later. Okay, we add the cheese, put a little pinch on each one. Once again, this is my house, so I can be as messy as I want.
Isn't this just essentially the same thing as making a regular pizza? I just don't understand the reasoning behind the name Lazy Man's Pizza. Not only do I feel wrong, but I feel lied to. I thought we had something good going, Jack.
That's what I love about doing this here. I have no idea how these pepperonis are going to work out, so we're just going to kind of toss them around there, and there we go. So here's the finished product. We're going to pop this in under the broiler in the oven, and once again, there's no specific time length. Depends on how much cheese, how much stuff you put on there. You're going to watch the cheese. When it's all completely melted, then you're going to pull it out.
Jack, you are aware that timers exist, right? You don't need to monitor and wait for your pizza to cook. You can simply just use your phone or set a timer on your oven. Anything that can make a process seem more manageable.
This is kind of important. Depends on how hungry you are. I'm going to put my pizza about halfway in. You can go on the top shelf, but it's closer to the flame. You're going to have to be right on top of your pizza, watching it carefully, and it could burn. So I like to take my time, go to the middle rack, stay further from the broiler flame, which is up above, and that will give me more control over the pizza so I don't burn it. Okay, it's been about, I would say, 12 minutes. If you take a look here, look at those babies. Look how beautiful. Now, for those of you who don't know when it's done, you see how there's little touches of brown? Let me just tip this up a little bit here. See the cheese browned a little bit there, browned a little bit there. And this one here, same thing, little browning, just lightly. The cheese is melted, the pepperoni sizzling. It's absolutely delicious.
Ah, yes, guys. Observing the brown cheese, that means it's cooked.
This is the one I want to taste, right there, that one. The one you saw on camera. Now, some of you have said, Jack, please stop eating on camera because it's killing us. We're starving. It looks great.
Jack, I don't want to say this, but I don't think anyone that has watched this channel has ever said that. Jack, please stop eating from the camera. It's killing us. If it's for stuff, it looks way hot.
So I'm just gonna take a bite and let you know how it tastes. I'm not gonna rub it in at all.
Yeah, I think I could have gone the rest of my life without seeing that. And I'm certain that you may feel the same way, but we suffer together on this channel. I can't feel alone.
Wow, that was good. Yeah, you want to bite it? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that to you. That was so cold, unbelievable. I won't do it again, I promise. When we come back, we're going to check out Lazy Man's garlic bread. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's a snap. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just practicing for the pineapple scene. Anyway, when the Miracle Blades get here, I'm going to slice a pineapple in midair. If I can do it fast enough. We'll see what happens. Personally, waste of money. But I ordered them anyway. It's going to be cool. All right. So now let's get in close again, and I'll show you how to do the Lazy Man's garlic bread. And by the way, if anybody knows the difference between Italian bread and French bread, you know what? It all smells good to me. Could you write me or Twitter me and let me know what the difference is? They always look the same to me.
Regarding that, I'm not sure about your perspective, but I detected a hint of racism. I don't know if I'm just being stupid.
So it doesn't matter. They're kind of interchangeable. But there might be a difference that I don't know about. So let me know. So here's what you got. You got your bread. You've got your bread knife. Yes, that's right. I have the correct knife. And then we have oregano seasoning. And then we have minced garlic. You can also use minced powder, chopped garlic, fresh garlic, any kind of garlic you want. But I'm just going to go with the minced today. And of course, butter. Real simple. This can be done literally in minutes. All right, so I'm going to cut this bread, and I'm going to try not to. I don't have the best knife skills, by the way, as you guys have already commented. So I'm going to cut down the middle first. And I think we're going to do it long ways. You can cut your, yeah, you can cut them this way if you want, straight across, and have small pieces. Or you can cut long way, and then, here we go.
Again, please let me know if this is normal, but I have never served someone preparing garlic bread in that type of manner.
You can have big giant pieces. Depends on if it's just you and your girlfriend or wife or a big family. If it's a big family, cut the small pieces. Okay, so you're going to do heavy dose of butter. You're thinking, wow, that's a lot of butter. Yeah, it is, but you have a thick piece of garlic bread. So smooth that out. You can do that with every piece.
Interestingly, I'm quite certain that the butter you put on that bread could be utilized for the other slice. Like, you don't need to have have a large quantities of ingredients on your own food. Like, I just don't see how that is necessary unless you would like to have butter tasting garlic bread. I just really don't understand this.
So now it's all buttered up. You're going to grab your minced garlic first, or remember, garlic powder. Any of the forms of garlic will do. I don't recommend doing garlic salt. It's just too salty. Okay? And you're just going to gently sprinkle. Let me move the butter out of the way here. You gently sprinkle on top your bits of garlic. This is so easy. And now this one, you got to be a little more careful. So I just tap my finger on it until it starts to come out. Just give it a tap. You don't want too much of this. This is just more, honestly, it gives it a little bit of flavor.
He said don't put too much as he puts more oregano on the garlic bread.
Here you go. Okay, now we're going to put these on the cookie sheet. We're going to slam them in the oven. And when we bring them back, they're going to be absolutely beautiful and golden brown. And we'll try it out. All right, now this is kind of how I like it. Just the very edge gets really dark. The inside gets some browning going on there. This is really hot. You got to be careful. Now what I did, I put it in there, and I must have looked at it like 10 times, okay?
As I mentioned, Jack, it would likely be more convenient if you timed how long you leave your food in rather than waiting for like 9 hours. Alright, let's see how the Lazy Man's drinks turning out. It doesn't got much to beat, so it has that going for it. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip the first two because they seem pretty reasonable. One is like a healthier fruit punch, and the other one is like, I don't even know, like a like a Bloody Mary or something like that. I don't know. However, the last two are so excessively explained, it is more than necessary to include these in the video.
This next one is called iced coffee. You've probably seen it at McDonald's. You've probably seen it at Starbucks. This is real simple to make. You don't have to spend all the money. Get some cold coffee, pour it on ice.
Someone please explain why I would need this. I mean, if you drink coffee like every single day, then I don't see how anybody would need this unless you somehow don't know what iced coffee is.
Take half and half, warm milk, any type of a cream you want to add to it, pour it right in, like you would normally do for your coffee.
Like you would normally do for your coffee. Like I generally can't tell if he's being serious or if he's joking. Matter of fact, I can't even tell what's serious or what's even a joke anymore.
Beautiful. Piece of cake. This right here is probably $5 at the store.
Alright, so I just researched the cost of iced coffee and it's approximately around $2.60, whereas the one he prepared is $5, he said. $5. Personally, I don't know about you guys, I would rather prefer heading to a Starbucks to get my iced coffee than just spend a little bit of time just trying to make one.
That's it. Now, I normally drink hot coffee in the morning, but in the afternoon or the evening, I usually drink these. And especially in the summertime, I drink this all the time. Oh, that's delicious. Awesome. I just saved $5. It's Lazy Man's iced coffee. All right, let's go to the next one. Before I get into the last drink, I want to tell you about this pitcher. My wife picked it up at Walmart for like $8. And I'm like, that is so cool. It's a nice big glass pitcher.
I'm beginning to think that Jack has recently been exposed to realities of the world.
So stop the comments. I can hear them coming already. But this is really cool. It's got a nice design. Some of the ice goes through. Some of it doesn't. Okay, so here's the last drink we're going to get into. And the little story behind it. All right. Last year I went to Las Vegas just to relax with my family. And we're walking from the hot desert. It was like 110 out in Vegas. And we're walking in the lobby of where we're staying. And right there in the entryway, it's crazy. Right there in the entryway is this big container of ice water. And I looking at it, and I'm like, something doesn't look right, right? And I'm looking closely. There's stuff floating in the ice water. And it's crazy, but there are these cucumber slices that I'm doing right now. And they're floating all through the water. And I'm tripping out. I'm like, ew, you gotta be kidding me.
I think that's the only thing that Jack said is gross. It's actually quite shocking. So the rest of his video is just Jack just teaching us how to cut cucumbers, which is just my lord. Well, that was interesting. It's actually kind of inspiring. He's been doing YouTube for 16 years, has 500,000 subscribers, and I believe he even has his own sauce that he sells at Walmart at some point. That just goes to show that no matter what you do on YouTube, with enough dedication, you might make it up there one day. Well, anyway, if you found this video enjoyable, please remember to give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for additional content. And don't worry, it doesn't cost you a penny. It's all on YouTube. It's all on me. Well, that concludes for me. I'm signing off for now. Goodbye.